Star Trek: Strange New Worlds, interpreting the influence of Edgar Allan Poe on the show, titled The Raven's Reflections, unpacking the Edgar Allan Poe influence in Star Trek: Strange New Worlds. As we venture into the cosmos of Star Trek: Strange New Worlds, we find ourselves entwined in a tapestry of mysticism, existentialism, and, indeed, a dash of Gothic horror. The likes of Edgar Allan Poe's works have woven their way into the very fabric of this show, a lesser-known but no less captivating iteration of the Star Trek universe. One of the most prominent Poe-inspired narrative threads is Captain Jean-Luc Picard's nephew, Admiral Pierre, and his daughter, Noguera's, disappearance into the mirror universe, a realm where choices and reality are distorted, much like the labyrinthine world of the Pit and the Pendulum. This parallel universe, where the principles of physics are distorted, serves as a metaphor for the blurred lines between reality and madness, reminiscent of Poe's tales of unreliable narrators and the crippling power of despair. Furthermore, the episode featuring the do or die trial, where a survivor of a shipwreck recounts his tale of guilt and survival to a gathering of his crewmates, taps into the theme of the fallibility of human perception. This echoes the haunting beauty of The Telltale Heart, where the narrator's tale of guilt and paranoia not only reveals the unreliable nature of human sanity, but also the tendency to conflate innocence with guilt. And yet, in a show so deeply rooted in the existential crises that spark artistic expression and human desperation, it's Star Trek: Strange New Worlds character development that often resonates as much with the reader as the grandiose performances in Poe's works. We see it in the enigmatic, brooding Captain Lorca's reimagining in Christopher Pike, an iteration of T.O.S. Kirk archetype only to become the more refined, character-haunted archetypes found in characters like Spock or Picard. This dichotomy echoes the dichotomies found within Poe's characters, where they are at once an outcast, isolated by their uniqueness and yet powerfully linked to the mystic connections and their inner spiritual pursuits. This infusion of Poe's themes and characterizations leaves a lasting impression, both as an underlying narrative throughout Star Trek: Strange New Worlds and, particularly, in its individual, groundbreaking episodes. From the intricate layering of atmosphere to the disorienting vistas, reminiscent of the worlds unfolding in the work of H.P. Lovecraft, but speaking to the same profound mysteries of existential horror, as we find ourselves walking alongside characters pushed to existential brink in life. In many ways, this incorporation serves as a nod to what the original Star Trek was really about: the perpetual balance between life and death, the ultimate pursuit for meaning amidst infinite possibility. These are the inspirations that continue to propel us forward as audiences, connecting through an experience so deeply rooted in the contradictions and wondrous scope of human potential itself.